We begin this hour with this story. Another car pedestrian incident in Saratoga County has left 2 people hurt. One of them had to be rushed to Albany Med by helicopter.
This happened on the same day an elderly woman was seriously injured after being run down in a McDonald's parking lot in Ballston.
On that very same night, in a Walmart parking lot in Wilton, 2 store employees were also seriously injured after police say they were run over by a shoplifter fleeing the scene.
Dan Levy spoke with the daughter of one of those employees today. Dan joins us live right now from the Walmart parking lot in Wilton, where this frightening scenario played out. Dan, good afternoon. These 2 employees were leaving work when this happened?
That's exactly right, Sabrina. Good afternoon to you, and Mark, good afternoon to you. The injuries sustained in this Walmart parking lot 1 week ago tonight to 69-year-old Michael Bushy were serious, and his road to recovery appears to be a long one. Fortunately, area police were able to slap handcuffs on the hit-and-run driver that they say was responsible shortly after that dangerous encounter took place here. It was just after 11 o'clock last Thursday night. 69-year-old Michael Bushy had just punched the time clock that ended his shift at the Wilton Walmart. Bushy and a few other store employees were in the parking lot urging a suspected shoplifter to vacate. Words were exchanged, and the next thing anybody knew, that alleged shoplifter was in his car, up on the sidewalk, and according to witnesses, deliberately trying to run down the employees. The driver fled the scene. EMTs rushed in. Bushy and the other store employee were soon on a med flight headed to Albany Medical Center.
I was actually just had fallen asleep. I got a call from my mom telling me my father was just hit. They told me that there was a man outside that was harassing people in the parking lot. He started to try to have an altercation with my father, which my father told him, you needed to leave the property. He then got in his car and intentionally drove on the sidewalk and hit my father. He had to be airlifted to Albany Medical Center, which we later found out he suffered a broken hip, a broken pelvis, a broken wrist, and several broken ribs. He has undergone 2 surgeries so far to repair his hip and pelvis. He will need to have another surgery.
After the clock turned midnight last Thursday into Friday, state police, along with Saratoga County Sheriff's deputies, arrested 34-year-old Timothy Besaw of Gansford, suspected of being drunk and now charged with 5 felonies, including assault, vehicular assault, leaving the scene of an injury accident, DWI, and petty larceny. Timothy Besaw is being held in the Saratoga County Jail, unable to raise $50,000 bail. Brittany Sanders tells me that as of today, her father has already undergone 3 surgeries. That 3rd surgery scheduled for today. The family has been told to expect at least another week in the hospital and perhaps up to 45 days of rehabilitation. And by the way, a GoFundMe page has been set up for the family. If you would like to help, we have attached a link on our website, WNYT.com. Live in Wilton with coverage you can trust. Dan Levy, News Channel 13. Mark and Sabrina, back to you.
We're wishing Mr. Bushy a speedy recovery, Dan. Thank you very much.